video, 4 developers compete to see who can make the best game in 24 hours. The theme of this challenge was light, so each game idea had to relate to light in some way. Other than that, we were free to make whatever style we wanted using any game engine. We created everything from a 3D horror game to a puzzle platformer. At the end of the video, a group of judges are going to play and rank our games, and the winner will receive a mystery prize! So without further ado, let the challenge begin.
24 hours is not a lot of time, so I needed to think of an idea that I could do quickly while still actually being a good game. After all, this is a contest, and I'm in it to win, or at least to beat Jack. As the theme is light, I wanted to make something that uses reflection, where you can have some kind of light beam or a laser that can be bounced off of walls. And you could use this as some kind of puzzle element where you have to bounce the beam to reach areas that otherwise you wouldn't be able to get to. The code behind reflecting a light beam is also very simple to do, and I've done this before in the past, which is perfect as I don't have to figure out how to do it from scratch. I also want to try making a 2D game, as I normally only make 3D ones, and I know you might be thinking, well, that's a stupid idea for such a short challenge to do something you've never done before. Well, I like a challenge, so shut up. The vibe I want to go for is similar to that of classic browser games like Fireboy and Watergirl, a puzzle platformer set in a temple or a dungeon with simple but yet effective art style and level design, or another classic game, Sticky Ninja Academy, which is a staple of my childhood and a satisfying and very infuriating physics-based platformer. I want to have some kind of movement element in my game, similar to how Sticky Ninja's main focus is flinging yourself around the map. So I thought, what's some more inspiration how I could merge that sort of idea with the theme of light? Portal 2. Arguably one of the best games of all time, and my personal favourite game, this puzzle game is still alive to this day due to mods, community levels, and custom mechanics.
Hello! Ah!
One of these mechanics in particular caught my eye. This is a sendificator. These things are the answer to all my problems. A sendificator lets you teleport objects that sit on its surface across a laser beam, so you can send them to areas that you couldn't get them to before. The best part is, these lasers can be redirected and reflected just how I wanted to do mine. Almost immediately, I'd finished basically the core mechanic of my game. You can shoot your laser at walls, and then when you click, you can teleport to the location of your beam. Unfortunately, as much as I love the giant wizard hat man, he had to go. He was letting the team down, so I killed him. I replaced him with an updated pixel art sprite that I made myself. I took inspiration from various different sources, such as the Lego Wizard and, of course, the Terraria Wizard. It almost looks one-to-one, that wasn't intentional, but it was a good art style to take inspiration from for the rest of the game, which is what I did later on. I then did a simple, originally idle animation, which, due to time constraints, I just made into the walking animation as well, and it saved me some time, so win-win. I then did some pixel art of a doorway that I completely forgot to record a time-lapse of, and then made some more textures such as stone by just stealing the texture from the door again. I also made these waterfall objects that can either block the player or the laser, making you have to think differently on how to solve the levels. And then I also made this one that just kills you, but I didn't really know what to do with it. Now I pretty much had everything I needed to make proper levels. Look at this one. That's alright, isn't it? That's cool. Yeah. I then thought it would probably be a good idea to put some kind of restart mechanic in case you get stuck in any of the levels. So I did that. And then everything was pretty much ready. I just needed to make a load of levels, so I just sat down and cranked out as many as I could. I started with tutorial levels to teach you how to actually play the game, and due to time constraints, a tutorial is all you're going to get. I think this is still a good showcase of what this game could be if I took it further, which I might do. I enjoyed this. It was very fun.
This is my idea for the game. You play as a character trying to escape some kind of facility. There's a monster chasing you, but it can only get you when it's dark. Yahoo! There are light switches around the map that allow you to turn the lights on and off. Someone wrote instructions on the walls for how to escape, but they're written in glow-in-the-dark paint, so you can only see it when the lights are turned off. This forces players to try and find a balance between turning off the lights so they can see the instructions, but not having them off for so long that the monster catches them. I knew that the most interesting thing about this game was going to be the monster, so I started modelling it in Blender. I'm going for a PS1 style with this game, so I kept the model low poly. To create the textures, I combined a bunch of pictures of skeletons and compressed them to make them look retro. I then rigged the model and made some animations for walking, idling, and for when it jump scares you. I then opened Unreal Engine and started developing the light switch, which started as just a white cube that I intended to replace with a proper asset later on, but spoiler alert, that never happened. When you flip the switch, it turns off the lights, shows the writing on the wall, and makes the monster visible and able to attack you. To achieve this, I actually made 2 versions of the map, and when you flick the switch, you just teleport between them. This means the monster can still roam around when the lights are turned on, so it won't be in the same place that you last saw it when the lights were off. I also created these doors, which have 3 types. The first type can be opened by default, the second type requires you to find a key, and the third type needs you to enter the correct code into a keypad. Since I have 2 versions of the map, I had to ensure that the positions, states and animations of these objects were mirrored to their appropriate duplicates. I spent a bit of time trying to figure out how to make a good jump scare. Then I remembered a video I watched recently by AIA, where he explained how he made a jump scare for a multiplayer horror game he was making. The method is actually quite simple. You have a camera attached to the monster, and then when it catches you, it plays the jump scare animation and swaps your view so that you look through the camera. This makes it look like the monster's picking you up. I also added a light to the monster that turns on when it plays the animation, to make it easier to see even when it's in the darker parts of the level. Once I had all of the mechanics in place, it was time to start creating the level. I drew a bunch of shapes and text in Microsoft Paint, and then I imported them into Unreal Engine. I created an emissive material with a parameter for the texture, and then a blueprint that allows me to change which texture gets used. This way, I didn't have to create a separate material for each image. I could then place these around the walls to create the instructions for the player to follow. Creating the mechanics and models took up most of my time, so I didn't have long to actually design the level. Because of this, I kept it super simple. You start in a tutorial room with a bunch of writing that explains how the game works. Then you have a room with a door where you have to find the key. Then you go into a maze, and if you can escape it, you win. I think this game idea is quite interesting, and it would have been cool to see what I could have come up with if I had more time to add more mechanics and build a bigger level. Now, I just have to hope that the judges pick my game as the winner.
What's up gamers, it's me, I'm David, and today I'll be walking you through my process as one of the new members of Minipin Studios. I got given the brief light, and I was thinking, what else besides the sun gives me light that I can make a game out of? The first one that came to mind, super funky discos. Boy do I love dancing in those laser lights. But what if those laser lights were secretly evil? That's right, I'm gonna make a game where you disco while you dodge lasers from turrets. I don't know if that's enough of a bond with light, but I can do that in 24 hours, I hope. I better be able to do that in 24 hours. Let's be real, my idea sounds crazy without some proof behind it, so I'm going to sketch it out for you. I sketched out 2 drones that I wanted to try and create, and 2 weapons, as well as the player space and what I'd think it would look like. And with these, I can now start modelling things. I lost a footage for the drone, I'm sorry, I made it, I promise. With the models done, I started sketching out what I wanted the play space to look like. I was going for like a space theme. I wanted it to feel like you were inside of like an arcade machine, and I made this little platform with some unlit textures so that you could see them all the time. Oh yeah, I can see my hands, I can see my hands. Initially, I wanted my game to be in VR. I thought that, well, dancing and exercise, that kind of thing would be way more immersive inside of a virtual space. But later on I decided to change this because I couldn't figure out how to get it to work properly. And I only had 24 hours to do it. So the next step for me was to build the AI for the drone. I wanted a drone that could fly around, but I couldn't even get it to move in the first place. I even expanded the platform so that the navigational mesh would be across the whole platform, but it wouldn't come near me. So I tried to use the AI move tool that comes with Unreal, and that did kind of end up working. As you can see, the drone moves towards me, but it only does it once, which I think is what it's supposed to do, but at the time I thought it was completely broken, and I thought it was because of the VR origin tracking. As you can see, I was trying to figure out if I was actually moving or not. To try and get around this, I used the camera component, so that when the drone would try and look for me, it would come to the camera and not my VR origin. But that didn't do anything, obviously, because I just told it to do the same thing. I lost a bit of my footage, and I'm not proud of it. But I'm going to quickly summarize what you missed. As I mentioned earlier, I departed from using VR. I got quite lost with using VR and AI together. I couldn't figure out how to get my little enemy to move towards my VR player.
So I've moved on to an empty project that's completely standalone desktop. So there's a couple spoilers here for the end of my game. Obviously I recorded this in the future, but this is my new behavior tree. Basically what it does is when the drone approaches the player, if it gets too close, it's going to start rotating to the right, and it will keep spinning in a circle around the player. Final stretch, baby, let's go! Here we go, let's do this last couple of hours, baby, yeah!
Hello, I'm Jack. No, not that Jack, this Jack. And today we have got the theme of light. My light bulb jokes are pretty lit, but that's a topic for another day. So let's get cracking. I switched on the mood board, and my brain of course, and I started mooding it. Oh my goodness, so much light. However, what happens when we turn that light off? Darkness. Then it struck me, these LiDAR scanners, they look kinda cool. But they also make these dark spaces turn bright. So let's try and make this in Unreal Engine. Enter the YouTube tutorial. Shout out to this guy, he helped me a lot. Otherwise, I wouldn't know where to start. Anyways, I was following this guy's tutorial and had no issues. Until my game just decided to crash. Progress and I had to redo it. So, I thought I'd step away and focus on something away from the LiDAR game. Did the beats truly go hard? Anyways, after making that monstrosity, I decided to hop back on the grind and smash out all of the tutorial. I then decided that the way the guy removed the lighting was a bit of a silly goose way, so I decided just to remove it permanently. This meant I could not see anything when placing stuff inside the level, and the black texture I made it look awesome. However, I still couldn't see when placing anything, so that had to change. However, I noticed a crucial flaw. When removing all of this lighting stuff, the LiDAR scanner wouldn't work, and I completely regretted this, so I had to go back to what the game looked like before. The LiDAR scanner has the choice to be circular now, instead of just square. After doing everything with the LiDAR scanner, I decided, I've had enough. So, I was onto the AI. Right, firstly, the AI had to be picked up by the LiDAR scanner. Well, how could we do that? Well, I had a look in my code, blah 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 blah, and it only likes static meshes. Well, technically, the player character idea on the AI just went out the window. However, I found this really cool looking Unreal ball, and I just thought it could just float. So, the ball was floating, and then it could just chase you. Don't worry, I won't bore you too much on the code. It was literally just the same as Nightmare Hunter's code. Well, yeah, have a look at that video. Now it was time for the doors. The doors were the main mechanic of the game. The player goes on the pressure plate, the door opens. There's also a box collision that closes the door behind the player. After I did all of the work, it was now time to do the level block out. This bit was so exciting, putting all the mechanics together I've made, the AI, the pressure plates, the doors. It was really cool to make a level. After that, I just used the invisible material, and then I made sure that I deleted all the lighting, and then we were done.
This is dodge and disco. You dodge the lasers and you disco till you can't.
Okay, I'm going into this completely blind. Let's go. Oh,
Whoa.
Oh,
there's lights coming at me.
Oh, you walked into the laser, you silly.
Oh, I can shoot back.
Yes, you can. Oh, be careful! Don't turn around, Johnny.
Oh no.
Oh,
My
no.
ammo is going down. Oh, there's three of them.
You gotta be dodging and discoing, buddy.
Can I shoot them back or do I shoot the lights?
Yeah, you shoot them back. You shoot them back, buddy.
I don't think I've killed. Oh my goodness, there's so many.
Oh dear. You are dodging and discoing, and
I'm
I.
dodging and
Oh!
I got one. I got one. Oh my goodness. I can't. There's so many.
Oh, you're loving this. Oh, what a dodge! What a disco dodger! This guy knows how to disco.
Oh my goodness, there are so many of them.
Look at you go. Oh, that's a shame.
Could not dodge and disco at the same time.
Well done for
Did
dodging
well.
and discoing. Now that's what I call a dodge
disco.
and a disco. What do you think of my epic
well-
game, guys?
I don't think the laser things can actually get killed.
Did they die in one hit or was I just really
No,
bad?
no, they do die in a lot of hits, but it is also kind of hard to hit them.
Does Jack want to talk about his game?
He's not here. Whoa.
Whoa! This is very cool. So I have to make it out. It's green.
Wow, you really like that green.
Oh, what's this?
Oh
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, this is cool.
this game looks cool.
Is there another thing? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Speed
go,
up.
go.
Let's go.
Oh,
No!
you fell in a hole.
Oh my god.
Oh. What feedback
Oh,
would you
I
give to
stopped.
Jack?
Yeah.
I feel the game was very aesthetically pleasing. However, the despawning thing was very annoying.
This game is untitled, but basically, if you look to your left, you'll see all the instructions. Wait, no, you press the light first.
I'll press the light first.
Yeah.
What's the interact key?
E.
Ah,
Right, now you see the
Ooh.
instructions.
I like this.
I'll just let you give it a go. My one tip is to turn the light back on before you go through the door.
Right. If you're reading this, you need to escape. The creature is loose. It can only get you in the dark. But when the lights are on, you can still track it by following the floating blue light. Unfortunately, I could only find glow in the dark paint to write these instructions with. So turn off the lights to see the instructions. If the monster comes, turn them back on and wait until the blue light has moved away before you turn them off again. I can see some scary looking legs
He's already
coming through the door.
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna... Oh. I didn't read the code when I turned off the lights. 5623. Sorry guys, spoilers for the game.
Oh, there's the light.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh
Run
my...
away.
Johnny, what are you doing?
Get back to the light.
It's so
I was trying to see where the instructions were. They're over there. Key this way. Okay. Oh, I love it. Oh, I like the door animation. That was smooth. The guy is scary though.
This part is difficult.
There's no
Wait,
light
no.
switch. Oh no. I'm gonna have to do a long, scary hallway run away from this dude. Go, go, go,
Oh, there's
go,
Johnny.
go, 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 go this way. 7195. Oh no.
Ooh, ooh.
7495. Unless they change, so it's... Yes! Oh, I
Yeah.
remember it. Oh. Like, I can't close the door again. Damn.
And then you can just lock him out.
I can't see where he is. Oh my goodness. I like the I like the like aura light of where he is. Right. Oh, this door just opens. Oh no, it's a maze. There's a door that doesn't seem to go anywhere unless there's something I can do to open it. Key this way. Aha. Oh, no,
Oh,
I
I
can
thought you,
go.
I thought you
I
tried
thought I just soft locked myself behind the door.
Yeah.
win!
Oh.
That was sick.
But then I feel like you could add sound effects.
You make it replayable instead of alt F4ing out of the game.
Maybe some kind of start menu instead of appearing straight into the game as well.
This is my game. There's light.
Enjoy. Ooh. So
There you go.
smooth. I want to go back. Oh.
You
You
can't.
can't.
Use space. W.
I like the pixel art.
Yeah, I love the pixel. Did you do all of this?
Yes.
God damn.
I spent too much time on the pixel art though.
Yeah, the art style is
It's
awesome.
very nice.
It's like higher resolution, similar style to Terraria, but high res.
So now I have 100 TPs, which means...
Oh, he's a master.
Oh, I only have 3. Some levels are limited teleports. Remember, you can only teleport when necessary. You can hold R. Okay, why can't I press enter to jump?
I forgot about that. Yeah, ignore that.
Alright.
So I don't know why it's so buggy, but yeah, at least it works now, so that's nice.
Oh, this is...
Oh.
Okay, this is fun. Yeah, I messed up. I can't hold R? Okay, now I can. What?
Can you only do
What?
it when you're holding the laser?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, at least we
Wait,
know
I
why it
I
happens.
know.
I can do it there.
No,
What?
it doesn't. Okay, I'm very confused. Okay.
I
Oh,
glitched.
I didn't even think you could do that. Hold on.
Waterfalls have, bro, this game is amazing. Waterfalls have a magic that blocks you from getting the exit easily. Waterfalls can be teleported through.
Wow.
I really
Brilliant.
like the graphic.
Oh yeah, it's really like smooth to play as well. You should honestly work on this game more. I didn't read what the blue thing does.
You can pass through it, but the laser cannot.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah! That was very fun. Wow.
Charlie.
Mine's also gonna go to Charlie.
I think to make it second place, it was my favorite to play and to watch to play. Taper game, absolutely, with the skeleton jump scare.
that's-
Thank you. Charlie's the winner. Round of applause, everyone.
Yay!
Thank you for voting me as the winner.
The mystery prize is a mystery.
I can't wait to receive my mystery pipe bomb in the mail.